Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can hit the subscribe button and stay for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you could tell from the title of the video, it's another installment from my Pat McGrath series. I could not find my all matte 6-pan eyeshadow palette. I am looking for it. Kind of sort of here and there. If I find it, I will add that, just sprinkle it somewhere in between the series, but yeah, I cannot find it. So we're moving on to the 5-pan eyeshadow palette. As I'm sure you saw from the title, this is the one we'll be using today, which is the Lunar Nightshade. This is part of the Bijoux Brilliance collection, her holiday collection of 2023. I believe I own 5 or 6 total of these 5-pan shadow palettes. Yeah, so let's get started with this eye look. All right, my lovelies, let's get started with an eye look with this palette. So this is one of the 4 5-pan palettes that she came out with her holiday 2023 Bijoux Brilliance collection. There's one matte, this burgundy, like purple burgundy shade, and the rest are some sort of shimmer metallic formula. So I'm going to also include this one just for the light brown matte. This is the Venusian Sunrise, but let's start with this one. I have created an eye look just with this palette. I want to include another shade. This is the Sonia G Crease Brush, Crease Pro. And I'm going to add this in the outer corner. I do enjoy this palette. This color story is not something I wear often, but the eye look I created with this palette was very, very beautiful. Pretty shade. Now we're gonna jump into the Venusian Sunrise and use the lightest matte. You don't have to do this, and I know technically it's a tiny bit cheating, but I'm still using another palette that's part of the Pat McGrath family, so I figured it's okay. Plus, this is also just in case you did pick up this Lunar Nightshade and you're stuck because you're thinking to yourself, well, I can only create one eye look with this color story. Just include another Pat McGrath palette into the mix and boom. Okay, do you see how pretty those two blended together and look together? All right, I think I want to add the light blue in the inner corner. So I'm going to add the tiniest bit of this one, and then I'm going to jump in with this one right on top. It's pretty icy metallic shimmer. So let me start with this one here. Don't know if I mentioned it already, but NYX glitter glue is on. Now with my index finger, I'm going to jump in to this one, which almost feels like a dry, bouncy putty kind of formula, but it's very pretty. Okay, this is what we're looking like. Now I'm going to spray back in my hand. This is the Mini 1-3 from Refer. Dip the brush. I'm going to do the lightest blue, if this brush picks it up. And it's gonna go in the inner corner. Hopefully it's not too dark since the inner corner is like pretty bright. Okay, let me finish off the rest and I will be right back. All right, my lovelies, here is the full completed face. Let me tell you real quick what I have on the rest of my face. Lady Gaga Triclone Foundation, Givenchy Concealer. Cream products, I have the Westman Atelier Cream Bronzer, the Vive Cream Bronzer, and the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Blush Wand. For powder, Huda Beauty Press Powder for the under eyes, my Chanel Loose Powder for the rest of my face. Powder bronzer, I went in to the Tom Ford and the Gucci powder blush in Rosy Beige. And for the highlighter, I went in to the What's Up Beauty Serengeti highlighter. It's like the darker tone out of the two. I'll make sure and link everything down below. I always link exactly the shade that I use in every product for the lips. I have on the Makeup Forever lip pencil in Wherever Walnut, and this little Ilia, it's like a lip blush, like you can use it for both. Okay, and here is the full completed face. For mascaras, I went into the Chanel and the Kevyn Aucoin. I need to use up those little samples before they go bad. But here it is. So pretty. I love how that matte brown shade looks with everything, and I'm loving the blue inner corner. I think it looks so pretty. What do you think? All right, I hope you enjoyed this eye look with this Pat McGrath 5-pan palette, the Bijoux Brilliance eyeshadow palette in Lunar Nightshade, part of her Holiday 2023 collection. I would love to know if you picked up any of the 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. I do know that this shade in particular was a very popular one when she announced this collection. Are you enjoying it? Surprisingly, I am definitely enjoying it. And I think it's because the blues are more on the teal side versus like true blue. You all know, if you've been here for a minute, I'm not a huge fan of blue shadows. I feel like I look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show when I wear like blue. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here, my lovelies. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly does mean the world to me. Do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.